Hey, hello, and welcome, rookie card collecting friends. Victor, the rookie card specialist here, coming at you with a little bit different angle in this room because I'm trying to prevent a lot of this glare to come in. Today's topic is I'm going to share with you how I determine what a true rookie card is. And this question is actually motivated by an email that I received from Barcelona, Spain, and it was from a gentleman by the name of Sebastian, and was able to been talking with him back and forth all week via email. Sebastian is a store owner, and he has a grading service that he has. He's a PSA submitter, and he does a lot of this sort of thing in his area. And really interesting when he reached out to me via email. It was sent to me in Spanish. Now I'm getting ready to share the email that he sent to me with you, and with his permission, I asked him. I wanted to make a video on this specific topic, and he gave me the blessing to do so. But he sent me the email in Spanish. Now my Spanish, to be honest with you, I grew up in a Spanish household.
1 hour later.
And then writing it now is where I really, I never did much writing in Spanish. And I would not even attempt to answer Sebastian's email because my Spanish is that bad. I would have like a 20% confidence rate of actually writing in Spanish. That's how come I turned to Google Translate for to help me interpret this email properly. I wanted to make sure that I understood what Sebastian was asking me. And here, with the help of Google Translate, Sebastian writes, "Hello, Victor. I follow your channel, and I'm a soccer collector of Lamine Yamal. He has recently appeared, and everyone is after the true rookie. Many people think that it's the master rookie, number 423 of Panini Mega Cracks, but this is an insert which does not fit into the definition of a true rookie card. Then we find the 108 BIS of Mega Cracks, which is a common card, but this came out in the second edition, and I think it's the authentic true rookie card. Now, a Topps Now came out with Champions League license, not from La Liga, and this is where I have doubt. If the Champions League, is it the Champions League or the Spanish League? You will tell me in these cases what to do. Is it worth it, La Liga, or which is the professional league, or the Champions League? Greetings, and I love your channel. Thank you very much." So this was the email that Sebastian sent, and I have to be perfectly honest. Soccer, I really have I have like zero confidence when it comes to soccer. I have never really followed the sport, or should I say call it football? I don't know. That's debatable, right? But here in the States, we call it soccer. I've never been one to learn the game. I've never been one to collect the cards. I know it's gotten pretty popular here lately, and it's one of them things that I really struggle giving an opinion because I'm not sure. But again, as we filter the cards through a system that I developed, and I call that system True Rookie Cards, and this is where we filter the cards in question in an effort to find out which one is actually a rookie card and which one isn't. And it's one of them things where when we operate by principle, right, the principles and the standards, I believe, are all-encompassing. And we can use that same process to filter through soccer cards. And not that it's gospel and that what I say or what I figure out or my system is the way to go. What I am saying is it's one of the ways. It's how I figure out which one to purchase. So if I were to gain interest in soccer and I want to gain interest in picking up some Lamine Yamal cards, since I don't know nothing about the sport, I go on eBay and I see all these cards of this guy. Which one do I get? Which one makes sense? A lot of times, it's not so much, oh, just get whatever you like. And I understand the precept or the concept of that, but I don't always agree with that because I want the best bang for my buck. I don't want to invest money in something that is unlicensed or is something that is just not the best card that represents that player. And so what we're going to do is we're going to filter some cards. I'm going to show you how I was able to advise Sebastian in his question here about Lamine Yamal's rookie cards. So the first thing that I did in all of this is I asked myself, when did this young man debut into the league? That's the first thing. So with the help of footballreference.com. Well, now I looked up Lamine Yamal here, right? And here we see kind of his bio and all of that sort of thing. But scrolling down, I wanted to look at his career. I wanted to know, when did he debut into the league is the main question. And when I look at this, we see here that he debuted in 2022-23 at the young age of 15. Can you believe that? 15 years old, this kid is playing professional soccer for the Barcelona squad. And Barcelona is obviously in Spain. And in Spain, this region of the country, the league is called La Liga. That's who he plays for. And so we look at this, but when we look at this, he only played in one match that year. So he must have came in late in the season. They just put him in there as a 15-year-old, maybe to just get his feet wet in 2022-23. But one game does not move the needle much for card manufacturers. No cards were produced of him that year. It wasn't until last season, the 2023-24 season, he played in 37 matches. So this now officially is like his debut season, right? Where he is an everyday player. In those 37 matches now the card manufacturers have determined that 2023-24 is his rookie season, and they start producing cards of him, which is all wonderful. Where everything's on pace. So now I know 23-24 is when he debuted into the league. But I also want us to notice here a couple of things before we move on, because this was all part of the equation. I want us to notice that when we look at all three seasons and when we look at his standard stats, his shooting stats, his passing stats, when we look at everything about this kid, he played for Spain in the La Liga league. Okay, so that's important information to take to step number 2, which is the leagues. And here's where I struggled mightily is with the leagues. I was able to do a little bit of homework because this is where I really fall short, right? I don't know the structure of the leagues for soccer. And when I did a little bit of research, what I learned was, number one, it fascinated me. This whole entire exercise of figuring out the leagues and figuring out the rookie cards of this stuff just absolutely fascinated me. I had so much fun looking into this stuff, and I gotta thank Sebastian for this question. But I started learning about soccer leagues, and my mind just like opened up. But here we go. FIFA is the first thing that I want to address, because FIFA is like the global governing body for soccer. It has 211 associations that it oversees, and each association manages its own professional league structure. Okay, so we can look at it like MLB baseball, right? MLB, and we have all these different, we have National League and American League, and we have all these teams that are structured in each league, but they're all independent and they all function independently. Okay, so that's kind of what FIFA is here. They are the global governing body for the sport. All right, next there's the major professional soccer leagues by region. There are 6 of them, or basically 6 continents that are represented. Now, I don't want to waste a lot of time by looking at each individual league. I do want to look at the European League, and here are the reasons why. The European League is one of the top national leagues. Okay, and they have the English Premier League, which is out of England. They have La Liga, which is out of Spain, and this is how come I wanted to focus in on this league, because it represents La Liga, and if you remember, that is where Lamine Yamal plays for. Okay, so then we have Serie A, or Series A. They're based out of Italy. And then we have Bundesliga, which is out of Germany. They represent Germany. So in the European League, which is a top national league, this is pro level. So we have to understand that this major professional soccer league, this is pro level. Now, if you can understand, like, my mind is like all the wheels are churning as I'm figuring this out. And I find it amazing. But then I moved on to step number 3. And step number 3 was I wanted to start looking at some cards. So before we start looking at his cards, let's review, right? What have I learned so far? I learned that he plays for Spain and he plays for the league, La Liga. I also know that La Liga is a pro level team. So having that valuable information, now let's go look at some of his cards. So what I did was I simply went to eBay and I punched in 2023 Lamine Yamal. And we look at here, I'm going to open up Topps Chrome, right? Which is a very popular brand. And what we see here is the rookie card logo. I don't always go by this rookie card logo because that thing can be very misleading when it comes to true rookie cards. This thing is, they put a rookie card logo on just about anything anymore. And a lot of times it's not a legit rookie card. But we see here, we see the FC Barcelona logo here. And we see it again over here. And we see a licensing here for Champions League, which kind of gives off a vibe that it's properly licensed. Right? The rules are that a rookie card is comprised of when a player reaches the top level of their professional sport. And that would be La Liga in this instance. It would be a baseball player going onto a major league baseball team, not a minor league team per se, right? So this is considered like a minor league product in the way I'm viewing it. Okay, now and there's a bunch of them that fall under this same thing here. Topps. We don't even have to. We can see the UEFA logo on the card front. We don't even need to open it up anymore. I mean, that's Topps finest, and you see the UEFA logo here. I don't even need to open this up. I already know. It's those types of things that throw up a red flag for me. Now, when I open up this product, this is an interesting product here, and this was part of the question that Sebastian kind of asked me, and here is where when we look at the 2023-24 mega cracks, and this is the one that Sebastian was saying, hey, this is confusing us because some people think it's this one and some people think it's another one, but let's look at this one at a time. Here is one product that I like, and when we turn it around, right? Well, look at here. This one is licensed by La Liga, and it's licensed by Panini. And Panini holds the legal right, the legal license to La Liga. So this is like a legitimately properly licensed card, and it's from the league that he plays for. And it's from the team. It displays the team that he plays for. Okay. And so I like it for that reason. They show him in his Spaniard uniform. We have the FC Barcelona logo there. And in the back, we have La Liga license. And that is who he plays for. And that is where he plays. And he is properly licensed here. So this, to me, carries a lot more weight. This card is truly properly licensed. And the question was, is it this card or is it this card? Both cards come out of 2023 Mega Cracks. Okay. Now, if we look at this one, it looks and feels like a base card. But when we go look at the back of this one, we also see that it's Panini. It's properly licensed by La Liga, which is the league that he plays for. So now it all boils down. Is it this rookie card or is this his true rookie card? And they both come from the same set, 23-24 Mega Cracks. And so here's my struggle. As I was explaining to him in the email that I sent back to him, 2023 Mega Cracks was released in 3 editions. Edition 1 was card number 1 through 504. Edition 2, or Series 2 as we call it, which is where this card comes out of. Now, this second edition, there's only 86 cards, and I believe the third edition only has 92 cards, and that kind of completes the set. Now, why they didn't number this card 505 to 591, but instead they created an entirely new numbering system, card number 108. I don't know why they did that. Not a big deal, I suppose. But now when you look at this and you see under here where it says BIS, that intrigued me. I don't know what that means. 108 BIS. Well, when I looked it up online, BIS is an Italian word for another or a second. So card number 108 is telling me that this is a second card of Lamine Yamal. It's telling me that this is another card of Lamine Yamal inside of 2023 Mega Cracks. And I'm like, wow, why? So then if that's the case, that would make this one, because this one is card number 423, which falls into the first edition, which means that this is the first base card released of Lamine Yamal, making this card the true rookie card. But what Sebastian was telling me is that people don't view this master rookie as a base card. They view this as an insert card. And we were going back and forth a little bit, and I was kind of explaining to him that there's no such thing as an insert card being inside of a base set. There could be a subset inside of a base set, but not an insert set. But he's telling me, no, here, the master rookie inside of this stuff is considered an insert card, and these cards are considered more of the base card. And that was kind of confusing to me. And I was looking for a checklist that may help me with like set composition. And for the sake of making this video too long, I was going to show you the email, but I'm just going to give you my closing thoughts. I'm careful with what people think, because a lot of times what people think when it comes to deciphering a true rookie card is there's a lot of emotion that goes into it. And there's a lot of perhaps agendas. And a lot of times when it comes to rookie card, figuring it all out, I don't follow popular opinion too much. Again, I follow principles, standards, guidelines. That is what I'll set my feet on. And I just, well, this is the one but not everybody, because there's an argument over here about card number 108. So that's not entirely true. And if it is an insert card, I need to have solid evidence that it's an insert card. Now, it could be a subset card. All right. So what about if card number 423 is a subset card? Um, what's the deal with that? But from what I'm seeing in the checklist, it's like the last 100 cards are all the rookie cards. That kind of set composition is very common in North American card market. In the set composition, they'll basically give you us, cards number 1 through 400 are all the veterans, and card number 401 to 500 is all the rookies or all the prospects. And so that kind of set composition is very normal. It just looks, card number 423 just looks and feels to me like a regular base card. Now, it might look like an insert. I'll give you that. But I think all the card manufacturers are doing there is making the rookie cards a little bit more nicer looking. And that's something that was very common in the 90s, mid 90s, early 2000s. The set composition of the rookie cards where they looked completely different. They were nicer, but they were still part of the base set, which still made them rookie cards. But if this thing is a subset, it could be a subset, but it's not a subset when I go into the checklist and look at things. So I would love to see a little bit more, but also card number 108 having that BIS under it. And when I study the Italian word for that, which is what Panini is an Italian company. Bis means secondary or another, meaning this is Lamine Yamal's second card in the set. That is where I struggled. So for me, this is going to be the bottom line for me on this issue, and that is that this card, card number 423, is going to be the true rookie card of Lamine Yamal. I get a lot of questions asked about soccer. A lot of times, I can't help folks, but I do have a passion for this type of thing with soccer, and I may in the future really dive into the soccer side of things to try to bring clarity of it all even more. I know I've heard podcast episodes with certain people from the soccer side of things that come from other parts of the world, and their emphasis is that rookie cards are just an absolute hot mess in these countries, and there seems to be a lot of debate, a lot of questioning as to what exactly is a rookie card here. And I hope that in the near future I'll be able to throw my hat in the ring, or at least throw my opinion out there as far as, and I want to reiterate the disclaimer here that I am no professional when it comes to soccer. I am about as green as they come, but I can tell you that I had a lot of fun with this exercise. And again, a shout out to Sebastian and his question, and I enjoyed the exercise. Hey, if you like this kind of content, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. If you have maybe some information that you can add to this, please feel free to share it. I am open to receive. You teach me, and I don't mind that at all. But if you do, please subscribe if you like this kind of content. This is kind of what I like to do. This is my wheelhouse, and that is trying to figure out which ones are truly rookie cards, and bringing clarity in this area. And that's what we do here. Here, it's all about the rookie card. We look at the past, we look at the present day status of the rookie card, all in an effort to better understand this hobby icon. With that said, hey, I'm going to leave you a link right up here. It's going to be the favorite video that I have ever produced on this channel. It is the origin story of the rookie card and how it started, how it evolved, and how it got to where it got today. With all that said, thanks for joining in. I appreciate you as always. And as always, remember, my friends, que todas las tarjetas de los novatos no son iguales. Hasta luego. Ciao.